own special fairy. So it's a short one, so I thought I would start off with this. Okay, your own special fairy. So I don't think there's pictures in this one, it's a bit more of a reading book. Did you know that you have your own special fairy? It's true, there's a little fairy whose job it is just to look after you. She tries so hard to keep you safe, and she tries so hard to keep you happy, but sometimes that's not really easy. Children often make it difficult for their own special fairies to do their best. For one thing, it is very important that you believe in your fairy. No fairy can work well if she thinks that people are not taking her seriously. The best way to let your fairy know that you appreciate everything she's doing for you is to think about her from time to time. Your fairy can read your thoughts, although other fairies cannot, and she will glow with pride to know that you are wishing her well. If you shut your eyes now and sit very still and think about your fairy and how you imagine she looks, so you might want to sit still for a little minute, close your eyes and imagine what your fairy may look like. So is she small? Does she sit beside you? Does she have little wings? Just feel her settling ever so gently on your shoulder. And if you open your eyes, she will fly away so quickly that you will only see just a fluttering and a movement out of the corner of your eye. So what does your fairy look like? So if you close your eyes again, you might want to try and see what she looks like. Is she green? Does she have a beautiful little dress on? So I can tell you, even though I don't know what you look like, she has hair of your choice of colour. She has eyes of your choice of colour. Her skin is like yours, and so is her smile. But she never... Can you see her a little more clearly now? So now we've decided what she looks like. We've closed our eyes, we've imagined her on our shoulder. And when you are ill, your fairy is very sad, but she never leaves your side, even in the middle of the night. She sits by your head, stroking your hair so gently that you cannot feel it. When you are naughty, your fairy is sad too. She begins to feel faint and ill, wondering if you will be good again to make her feel better. For fairies do not like other people to be unhappy, and sooner or later, you being naughty will make someone else's life a little bit more worse than it was before. When you are good, the fairy almost shimmers with pride. She likes to boast about you to other fairies, saying, "My child is so kind and thoughtful. You could not be more proud of a fairy than me." And when you are ready for bed, your fairy sings a little song especially for you. So this is the song that your fairy may sing to you when you're going to sleep. "Here I am, your fairy friend. I'll be with you to the night's end. If you're good, I'll be so glad, but I'm not sorry when you're bad. Fairies one and fairies all, fairies short and fairies tall. Fairies gather in a ring, hear the song that fairies sing. If you treat me as you should, be kind and be good, I will love you dearly too, always looking after you." And that's your little fairy story, your own fairy. I quite like that little song at the end. Quite charming little song. So that